Hi everyone, so I wanted to do something. I love watching cleaning videos and I thought, you know what, it's time for me to do my monthly fridge cleaning. So why don't we do it together? So I'm going to just keep this video as raw as possible because when I watch videos like this, that is what I like. So we're going to start off on this side, and if you come to this side right here, this is the top area of my fridge. I have my almond milk. So what I do is that I'm just going to take out my almond milk like this, and then I'm going to also have my apple cider vinegar and a bottle of water, right? So I'm going to take out this lot right here, and then also we have this section right here which I have all this stuff. I'm not going to say everything that I have in my fridge, but you guys can pretty much see it, hopefully. So I'm just going to try and zoom in so that you guys can see it and I'm not blocking you guys. So all these are just simple condiments and stuff. Normally when I clean my fridge, I would usually just remove all this, wash it, but I thought that there'll be a different method. I found another different method to make cleaning the fridge very quickly. So we have one more layer over here, which is where we put our seeds, like pumpkin seeds, this one, sunflower seeds. I want to take it out of these containers, but I need to buy more glass containers, which I don't have. Mayonnaise, this is almost finished. We rarely eat it, and then my daughter made some pickle, anything in jars like this that is pickled. She likes pickling her food, okay, and eating it like snacks. So any pickled item is for my daughter. So now it's time to clean this area. So this one, I'm just gonna give it a good wash in the sink and then put it back. So in this solution, I have dishwater, some white vinegar, and just water. And I'm going to use my Swedish dishcloth. I love this stuff. It works really well in cleaning, and just give it a good scrub to just clean all that off. Rinse it thoroughly. And just wipe it down thoroughly. So I'll just be wiping this with the Swedish dishcloth. Just wipe all the areas or any grime and stuff. I find that when I do this beginning of the month, I don't usually have to do it until either end of the month and stuff. So, but also I always wipe down this area too. So once done, and by the way, this is the Swedish cloth that I use. So next is just to place everything back the way it's supposed to be. To move it a little bit higher like that. So let's start reshelving everything. So we're just going to put everything back the way it was. Put our condiments. And then extra stuff that we don't regularly use, baking soda goes down there. And all our seeds. So this area is clean, everything is sparkling clean. So next we're going to move to the next compartment. Okay, the other handle of the fridge, all we have here is butter, and that's it. So this one doesn't really need much cleaning. I'm just gonna wipe it down like that because it doesn't get that dirty, and just wipe down this surface so that doesn't get too dirty, and just put everything back. Just give this area a wipe down and just put the butter back in. Now the part where this is the main area of the fridge. Yes, this is the main area of the fridge, all this area. So what I do is I walk my way from the top to the bottom. So as you can see, walking my way from the top to the bottom, the top I usually put our bread. So we usually put bread here. We've had this bread for 3 weeks. I think it has expired. Yeah, I know it has expired. But do you guys eat expired bread? I eat expired bread up until maybe a week. So this is the bread. This is Nigerian bread. That's how much is left after a week. This is tortilla. I don't think anybody's eating this. This has been here for 2 weeks. I think I only ate like 2 pieces, and it says it will expire on the 24th of, I don't even know what month. Oh, March. It will expire March 1st. So since nobody's eating this, I'm just gonna toss it because we really don't eat it. And yeah, so I got it as a free, you know, like when you go grocery shopping, sometimes they'll give you free stuff. So it came as a free item. Yogurt, we eat yogurt a lot, so this one is there. And then I make boiled egg for the week, and today is Thursday, so this one I'll eat that for later on today. So, and then that's the boiled egg. So we always, how much is egg where you are? Is egg very expensive where you are? So now that I've taken off the top area, I'm gonna get my dish cloth and my mixture right here, and I'm going to just take that and squeeze that like that, right? Now I'm going to set that apart. Normally what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set it apart, and so that I can do a wipe down, because I do have other foods that are over here. So what I'm going to do is that the other food that is over here, I'm going to go ahead and just take out those other food. So this is some vegetable. I meal prepped, and then today's Thursday, I meal prepped, and then I didn't eat my meal prep. I didn't eat my meal prep. I was like, I'm gonna meal prep. I don't normally meal prep, but my daughter meal preps, so I was like, let me copy her and meal prep. I am not a meal prep person. I just grab and go. So this is Tuesday's food that should have been eaten. Today's Thursday, and this is Wednesday's food that should have been eaten. At least I tried. Please, if you're someone that meal preps and then forget that they meal prep, join me in the comment area. We also have pancake mix. This pancake mix, we've not made pancake in a long time. This is part of my daughter's meal prep. This is ground beef right here, and then cottage cheese for my daughter. She eats that. And then when my daughter makes ground beef, the you know when you fry ground beef, the oil, the fat from it, this is what she uses as her vegetable oil or oil when she makes her food. So she doesn't pour it away. That's what she uses. Yeah. So anyway, that's what that is. So next underneath here, this is what I've been eating. This is my, let me close this. This is, see my phone, my fridge makes noise. This is my fruit tray. This is my snack tray. So I have blueberries, almonds, walnuts, and peanuts. This is what I snack on. Yeah, so that's my snack, because we don't buy snacks like that. So we snack on nuts and fruits and stuff. These are fresh eggs. Your fresh eggs, very expensive. This is gold right here. I have gold in my fridge. Okay. So underneath here, this here I made some stew this morning. This is the broth from the chicken, right? I'm gonna use it like in 1 hour's time. That's why it's exposed like this. But I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna actually add it to my meal prep. Okay. This is salad, coleslaw, vegetables, cuties, tangerines and stuff. This is broth. I'm gonna make some jollof rice or something with this broth. And then, yeah, this one goes down. I don't know why that is there. Okay. And then this is pasta sauce. So we're done clearing this area. So what I'm gonna do next is, remember my sponge? I'm gonna take this and use it to just wipe down all these surfaces right over here. So let's give it a good wipe down. I always start from the top area. Don't forget the top area. I start from the top area and I go in like this, and then I go to the shelves and walk my way from the top to the bottom. Because if you walk your way from the bottom to the top, I don't know, I just walk my way from the top to the bottom so that any dirt goes in. I also go underneath to wipe anything. So yeah, my fridge doesn't usually get so dirty because it's not a lot of us that are in the fridge. It's usually just me and my daughter. My husband goes to the fridge, but not so much because he travels. So it's just me and my daughter. So just give it a good wipe right here. And then this area is the area that gets a little bit more dirty. And let me give you guys a close up so that you can see what I'm talking about. So this area right over here, it gets more dirty than the other areas. So I usually have to take more of my soapy solution right here and give it a good wash down like that. So you can pop this out if you want to, but I just find that me doing it this way works better. So I just give it a good wipe down, and then I wipe the underneath also like this. Yeah, some areas I have to give it a good scrub. Let me show you guys. So some areas, like right over here, I have to give it a good scrub like that. Okay, now if I find that this is not coming off, like some stains are not coming off, what I do is I just grab some of my baking soda right here and I just put a little bit of baking soda on it, and then I scrub it again, and that usually does the job of taking away the stains. So you can see, so that's a little thing. If you see you have a stain or something that is not coming off, just get some baking soda, and that usually just takes out all the stains. Then all you just have to just do is just rinse and then give it a final rinse wipe down. So you can see the baking soda does a good job at removing all the stain. And I'm just going to transfer it over here and wipe down. I'm going to rinse my dish sponge with water. So I'm just rinsing my dish sponge with water. I'm just going to use that to just wipe everything down. And you can see how nice and clean everything looks. So once I get that, get the underneath area too. Next, I'm just going to do this area right over here. Hopefully you guys can see. This is a tray that pulls out. And we're just going to give it a wipe. This lifts up so I can get underneath this area like this and just move everything down. So once I'm done with this area, then it's next to what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to grab my dry towel and then just wipe everything down with a white towel. Okay. So once everything is wiped down like that, we are good. Yeah. So now everything is wiped down, so we are good to just start putting everything back. So everything is wiped down. Just want to make sure I don't have any dirt laying around anywhere. So it's just time to start putting it down, putting everything back. And now I'm really checking to make sure that things are not expired and stuff. Yeah, this one will eat this tomorrow. Let me put my meal prep food back. Hopefully I will eat it. Okay. And put the eggs back where they're supposed to be. Put my gold where it's supposed to be. And then my veggie, and then these are fruits and vegetable and stuff. Woo. Let's put that. And I always put this fruit over here because my daughter grabs it. That's a snack. That's what she eats as a snack. And then these are vegetables that I need to make today. I know this is not the best way to preserve them, but it is what it is. Next, the yogurt and the cottage cheese right there. And this is other stuff, my daughter's meal prep stuff, and this. Now, I also have some chicken stew that I made this morning. Now I have enough space to put my chicken stew. So this area is now clean. Next, let's tackle these bottom shelves right over here. So these are the bottom shelves, and these bottom shelves are just my fruits. Now this is something, the fruits basket, I lined them, and by lining it up, it doesn't get as dirty as it would if I don't line them up. So I line them up. So all I just have to do is just take the fruits. I'm gonna show you what I do. So all I just do is just take the fruits, and I'm just gonna take out the fruits like this. And once I take out the fruits, let me show you the fruits. Y'all, I'm not editing this video. So, because I want it to be as raw as possible. I love it when I see people do stuff. It's as if I'm in their kitchen with them. Right? So, what I do is, I take out the fruits, just like that. And so, these are the fruits that we normally eat. Lime, I drink lime water every day. And I like drinking it in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I love drinking lime water. It just refreshes my spirit and my soul. So now I'm going to show you something. You see that? So this is the only thing. I could wash this. Sometimes, like what you see here, you see some of this residue got here. But the thing is that when your fruits are growing too sweet or growing bad, they can emit some coloring and stain this. So one of my basin got stained, and that's why I went and I got this. And you just get it in the store and you just cut it up to shape. So this one, I can now take this one and just wipe it down. So I'm going to take my soapy water and just give this a good wipe. And that's it. And it's not, and one thing I realized is that when I also use that cover, it doesn't get so dirty, right? And another thing that helps so that your basins don't get too dirty is also if you wash your fruits before you put them in. So all I do is just wipe it down like that, and then I'm going to put this liner back in, and then just put all my fruits back in. Okay, so hopefully these tips helps you out. I enjoy when I watch videos like this and the person shares their tips on what they do and stuff. I enjoy watching it. So now our fruits are back in. So the next thing I have to do is also work on the second section. So I'm just going to repeat the same thing on this second section, which is our vegetable section. So repeat the same thing. So I wanted to show you this section, and I want to show you the stain that I was talking about. As you can see the stains. This was a stain from oranges and stuff, and then I think there's a purple stain, but this is just what I'm talking about when it comes to the stain. Now if you don't have those plastic containers, plastic wipes and stuff, you can also use saran wraps. So I'm going to show you how to do saran wrap with this. So to use saran wrap, I like this one because they're like press and seal. These are good. The other saran wrap you could use, there are other ones, but I'm trying to get rid of this. So with this, what you just do is just pull it out like this, and it's very clingy. So it sticks to whatever surface that you are trying to use it on. So I'm just gonna start from the top and then work it to the bottom like that. So let me show you what it looks like on the inside, like that. Okay, so you're just gonna press it down like this. I don't like using saran wrap because it can bunch up somewhat, but that is why this press and seal one works a bit better. So, but the only problem I have is when I'm cutting it, sometimes it doesn't cut as good as I want it to. So just be careful because it's always trying to cling on everything that you get. So that's why I said it's best to buy those placements that you can use. So once I do that, I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to press it down like this. Okay, and that sticks somewhat, so you protect it. Then you can put all your vegetables back in. These are just red peppers, colored peppers. This is mushroom, more colored peppers, and that's all our vegetable that we're gonna put in here. So the middle section right here is usually cheese, but we don't eat cheese like that. But I want to show you another option is also to use parchment paper. So this parchment paper, you could also, you know, for me, it's easier to just buy those refrigerator mats. Parchment paper doesn't work so well, but just because it bunches up, you can see it bunches up. But as you can see, we did have cheese in it before, and you can already see that it did collect the cheese. So pretty much anything to use to collect whatever residue. So next I'm just going to take my cloth and just wipe down everything. So this space over here, there's a space in between over here that I struggle with cleaning. So what I do is I just take my cleaning cloth and just wiggle it through like that. Okay, work everything through, and then you can see it's stuck in there now. It's stuck in there. So I just pull it out and then try and wiggle stuff on the other side. It's such a bad design. I hate it. It's such a bad design, but at least I feel as if I'm cleaning something. The good news is that not a lot of things, crumbs fall into that space. So that's why I don't worry too much about it. And then I just give this area a good wipe down. And then this basin also gets a good wipe down. Although we don't store too many things in it, you can also take this out and just give it a good wipe down as much as you can. Whenever you hear that noise, that's my fridge just saying, close me, because my fridge is an efficient fridge. So yeah, and just put everything back. Okay, so we're just gonna put everything back the way it was. Sometimes I struggle. Okay, so now it is time to clean the final section of my fridge. I'm not gonna do my freezer today, just because my freezer, I clean it like every time. I mean, I don't know, we can do the freezer. You guys want to do the freezer? So since we're doing the fridge, so this is the last part. This is just the meat section. Let me close this. Okay, so this is just the meat section. So we just have 2 ground beef, sausage, and that's it. Most of our meat, we keep it in the deep freezer. So this one, I'm just gonna give it a wipe down. Not much going on this side. You can see this cloth is so good. You can use this cloth over 70 times, about 70 times, and it works really good. It's really good for wiping down countertops, so many places, and it lasts a long time. 5 of it comes in a pack, so that's why I like it a lot. Okay, so, and that's it. Let me just use a dry cloth, and I'll use a dry cloth and just wipe down and just put all my meats back. Make sure that is positioned in meat, and that is it. So, and then lastly, I'm just gonna wipe down this area. Okay, so there's really nothing. This area doesn't come out, so just gonna give this a good wipe. I think I wiped this area. Yeah. Okay, give this a good wipe like that. And now the part that you shouldn't forget about is the exterior of the fridge. So for the exterior of the fridge, I'm going to clean it also, and I'll tell you what I use to clean the exterior of the fridge. So for the exterior of the fridge, this is what I use. I use a stainless steel. You could also use water and vinegar, but this is what I use. I just got this and I'm testing it out, so I'm just gonna use that. And my fridge that I got is streak free, touch free, so if you put your handprint on it, it doesn't show. So if you're someone that you have kids, this is the kind of fridge you should get, the one that handprints won't show. So this is, I love the smell of this cleaner. So it does a good job. You can see it's streak free, and I just use a microfiber towel to just give it a good clean. And that is it. Make sure you open this up. I always open up the freezer section and just wipe down all the rubber, the plastic areas, and the water section. Whew, I made a mess. So always make sure you lock it before you start cleaning it, so that doesn't happen. Okay, and I always like cleaning the inside, yeah, because the inside of the water area, because sometimes, you know, when some people get juice, it could splatter, and I find that inside, if you don't clean it, you might find some mold and stuff. So make sure I clean it. Also take out, if this is, you can take this out, and also wipe it down real good, no residue. So my fridge is now clean. Yeah, you guys, I loved it. I just added this in there, so it's all clean. The top part, that is. I did not clean the bottom part because I don't have that much time, but everywhere is clean and stuff. If you like videos like this, let me know. I enjoy watching cleaning videos. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.